This is the Old School Game Geek, and I've got another tough one for you. Battletoads. I'm fresh off my Ninja Gaiden high. I beat Ninja Gaiden, and there's nothing you can tell me right now. In my eyes, I'm the man. If I beat Ninja Gaiden, a game that I've been trying to beat my entire life, or most of it, why would I not be able to beat Battletoads, right? In my head, I can beat Ninja Gaiden, I can beat Battletoads. It has to be possible. By deductive reasoning, it matches up, right? I'm ready. If I beat Ninja Gaiden, I'm ready to beat Battletoads. So I went for it. And you know what? The game is every bit as hard as I remember it being. I had a buddy who beat it, and I was like, man, he did it, so maybe I can do it too. Nope. That game beat my monkey ass. I'm upset right now filming this very video. You want to know why I'm upset? Because this morning I played several full games, and that means like all continues going of Battletoads, okay? And I wasn't able to beat the game. Do you know why I wasn't able to beat the game? Because of this level called Clinger Winger. You know Clinger Winger? It's where the Battletoad is on this little one-wheeled unicycle, this unicycle, and he's going through this little thing. It has this orb that's chasing him. The orb always gets me. Whatever developer designed that stage, you are Satan. I have only gotten through Clinger Winger one time, ever. And I lucked out when I was a kid. I got to the tower, I'm like, man, I'm gonna beat the game. Nope. I don't even think I got to the princess because I had lost so many lives on this level, it was impossible for me to beat the game. Stupid stage. Because here's the thing, man. This last time I played, I got all excited because I went through all of it. I got through the first stage. I accumulated all these lives in the Wookiee hole, just gathering, just tons of lives, right? Got through the little bike stage, didn't lose a life. Warped. I warped to the surf stage, didn't lose a life. Got to the snake stage, only lost one life in the snake board. Then I got to, Volkmeyer's Inferno, and went crazy. Didn't lose a life in Volkmeyer's Inferno. Okay? Am I missing anything? Where else did I go? Needless to say, I got through all the stages. Now, I did have a little bit of trouble when I got to, like, the ducks, with, the ducks and the duct. You know, those ones that, like, boo, the ones that hit you one time or two times and you're dead. Worst enemies in the game. I got through that stuff. I lost some lives there, but I still had plenty. Even beat the rat race. I got through the rat race in 3 lives. I got through it. Got to the Clinger Winger and just lost everything. And when you see that final continuous gone, it's just like your heart sinks, man. So I wasn't able to beat the game. Maybe I'll go back in 10 years and try to do it again. Battletoads wasn't hard enough to make you throw your controller. Battletoads was hard enough to make you throw your whole G-Golly console. But difficulty aside, Battletoads is one of the greatest games on the NES. Bar none. It's a great game with levels that were crazy fun and crazy good. And I remember, like, I never could do the 2-player thing. Me and my brother got to have, you know, we were a pretty good team together. We could never get really far, but we were a good team. So my brother and I, we're from Georgia. My little brother Derek, we used to play together all the time. And we had these 2 cousins in Florida, VJ and Vamon, and sometimes we'd go and visit them. And they had an NES with Battletoads on it. So it's like, yeah, you know what? Let's team up together. Maybe we can beat the game together. So me and my brother were a team. So one of us would go with one of my cousins, and we tried to get as far as we could and then switch off to the other 2. And it never lasted long. We went maybe 2 stages or so before it would break out into a Battletoad Battle Royale. Georgia versus Florida. Because what would end up happening is somebody would eventually get booted. And Battletoads has one of the most satisfying, like, final punch sounds you could possibly imagine. on the giving end of one of those gigantic boots, it's like, take that. But if you're on the receiving end, it's like, no, you did not just kick me like that. And so we just end up trying to kill each other, see who'd lose the most lives. And eventually, Battletoads would lead to real life wrestling. I bet you can beat me in a real fight. And then we get to wrestling in real life. But yeah, good times. Good times. And here's a quick look at some of the coolest stages from Battletoads. This is the old school Game Geek, and this has been a look at one of the hardest games on Nintendo, Battletoads. Talk to you soon, guys. Bye. Okay, so what's the Battletoads code? Do you remember? So when the title screen comes up, you gotta press down, A, B, and start, and you get 5 lives. Hardly seems worth it in Battletoads. You run through lives if you aren't really, really good at the game. Oh yeah, I wanted to leave you with a little fact that you may not know. Did you know that there were originally 4 Battletoads? Now, the Battletoads were like the answer to the Ninja Turtles, right? The Ninja Turtles were really popular. So you had 4 turtles, right? Leonardo, Donatello, Michelangelo, and Raphael, right? And in the Nintendo cut room, there were 4 toads. It was Zitz, Rash, Pimple, and Herpes. Now, why Herpes didn't actually make it to the final game, I don't know. You'll have to ask Nintendo on that one. But I just thought it was an interesting fact that I should share with you.